Well, thanks guys. While you are out in the cold, we are out here in a place where it is a cool 70 degrees. Right now we are outside St. George, Utah. Let me pull those keys out. And we are doing a little bit of jeeping. I'm here with my wife. I get to go out on a lot of adventures, obviously, for the show, and oftentimes she doesn't get to go with me. We decided today that we're going to come out here in the beautiful red rocks and the warm weather, and I was going to show her some of the things that I've experienced in the past and just have a fun day together, and we've decided to have you come along with us. So let's go. Warner Valley is a red rock paradise with excellent trail access for hikers and off-road enthusiasts. Today we decided to come out with a group of friends and do some 4x4 exploring in this rugged land of history and beauty. Of all of us, I'm the only one to have ever previously visited this area, and it's fun to see people's reaction to not only the scenery, but the contrast of experience from their regular day-to-day.
Considering it's February, I was shocked with how beautiful it is right now. I mean, we're early in the morning, it's nice. The colors are beautiful, it's not too hot, it's awesome.
Our road today is basically one loop, Warner Valley Road. And there are a couple of destinations I want to check out. One is Fort Pierce, a great historic spot I visited on a past trip, and the other is the Dinosaur Raceway, which I've actually never been to. My wife always hears about my adventures, and I told her about this area, and she's wanted to see it. Plus, she has a soft spot for 4x4s.
I really enjoy jeeping. It can be really calm, but then it can also be really bouncy and crazy. It has so many different, it just goes from one extreme to the other. So if you want something mellow, you can have that. And if you want, like a rock crawling thing, the way the gravity kind of hits you, it was something I hadn't really experienced before, and it was a lot of fun. It was just different.
Our first stop is the Dinosaur Raceway. This is just up a side road about a quarter mile, followed by a short 5-minute hike, but it is definitely worth it. There is something about coming into contact with impressions left behind in the sand 100 million years ago that makes you feel both insignificant and hugely important at the same time, like something about you could also be seen in thousands of millennia.
They are actually really defined, and once you see one of them, you start to make out other ones that are in the ground. It's actually kind of cool. You start seeing just how many are there.
It was just fun to think back to that time when they were just roaming and kind of trying to get in the dinosaurs' heads, what were they doing? Where were they going when this footprint was made? Were they chasing prey? Were they just, wandering around?
After the Dinosaur Raceway, we head west toward Fort Pierce, and this is where things get fun in the Jeep. The only problem is that I get to the end of the full-size trail and can't remember how to get over to the south trail I took the last time I was here. By the time I figure it out, we're actually out of time and I can't take the group to see the fort. But on the bright side, everyone had a blast four-wheeling the wash. That's one of the most amazing things about days like today. It isn't necessarily about seeing everything you had planned or covering every inch of side trail. It's really the quality of experience you're having with your friends and family. The smiles on their faces as you climb a hill you were nervous about or find a piece of history you didn't know existed. There's really nothing like it. Today has been one of those days, and all we needed was a vehicle, some fun sights, and some excellent company.
The drive in the Jeep out here, the road, it had some bumps in it, but you know what? It's been enjoyable. And especially with the scenery we have around here, it's definitely a drive I would like to take again in the future.
It's beautiful. It's really nice to get closer to it because when you're driving down the highway, you just you see it there and you can appreciate it, but actually going down and hiking to see the dinosaur footprints and getting close to it and jeeping just right through the wash, it's right there, right in front of you. It's not something that's obscure and far away.
Well, to get out to the Dinosaur Raceway or to Fort Pierce, it's really easy. You can actually do it from Hurricane or from St. George on the same road, Warner Valley Road. Basically, it's a loop and it goes to both spots and it turns into the dirt road that we've been on for most of our time today. It's a wonderful recreation area, and it's not just for Jeeps either. You have plenty of spaces to go dirt biking or to ride ATVs. It really is a recreation gem. I highly suggest you come out here and enjoy it. Well, for At Your Leisure, I'm Stephen Heumann. Now let's head back to Chad and Rhea.